If you've got the MP200 system, this is pretty much our core research platform. It replaced the MP160 and prior to that the MP150. There are two primary amplifier types that you can choose, either wireless or wired. And dependent upon the generation of equipment you have, this is the latest D series amplifier. It's super small. This connects to the participant. It uses the same electrode leads that we use for the bionomatics, for the wireless stuff. So it's lightweight, it's super convenient, it's easy for the participant. And when you plug these devices into the AMI module on the MP200, the software immediately recognizes that you've connected an EDA device and it sets the scaling and everything up for you. If you've got the previous generation, we still offer these. This is the C series amplifier. These been around for a long time, kind of bulletproof. The one thing you have to pay attention to, and I will mention this, I've got a red ring drawn around it. It's important that you have these switches both set to DC. That enables us to record the tonic waveform or skin conductance level. If you have one of these switches in the high pass filter position, you'll run into problems where you never get the absolute skin conductance level. That signal will drift down. So if you're using one of these amplifiers and you're constantly seeing your signal drifting down, 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 double check this. Okay, now the signal will drift down as a person relaxes, but that's a little different. So key point there, make sure that you've got those set to DC. If you're interested in having a little bit more flexibility for your participants, so maybe they need to be moving around while they're performing a task, the wireless bionomatics modules are super convenient. This particular unit shown here is for electrodermal activity and pulse. So from one hand, you'll get both signals. You can get approximately 10 meters distance from the participant back to the receiving module. The receiving module is this one here. This module here is the receiver. And you kind of need to be line of sight. So you want to avoid obstacles and things like that, because that will help improve the performance. And then the bionomatics also comes with different options. Instead of using an MP200, if you're going out into the field and you want to record data from, maybe participants in their home or in a workplace, and you don't want to lug around a lot of equipment, this is a great way of doing it. This is a smart center. It fits in the palm of your hand, super convenient. You can connect 3 bionomatics transmitters to the one receiver module. This connects to your computer via USB, and then you get the same 10-meter line of sight, but the advantage is super small. It fits in a little carry case. So if you have a laptop computer in this carry case, you've in essence got your lab on the road. If you're interested in collecting data remotely for long time periods, we also have the bionomatics logger. So the transmitters can talk to the logger, they can talk to the smart center, or they can talk to one of the receivers, which I showed previously. The logger has an accelerometer built into it, so you also get the activity from the participant. It also has a voice journal, so the participant can keep a record of anything that's significant. They can mark events. And again, you can have 3 bionomatics transmitters talking to the one receiver. You also have the MP36, which is a 4-channel unit, pretty straightforward. Universal amplifiers. As long as you don't need more than 4 channels, it's perfect. Here you've got the choice of reusable or disposable. That's the same with the other units as well. We recommend the use of disposables, get better long-term results. Problem is with the reusables, they do tend to degrade and you don't notice it. It's not abundantly obvious early on. With the disposables, you get a brand new electrode every time. Then if any of you are doing MRI, we have full solutions for MRI. All the equipment goes in the control room, participants in the chamber, and then we have a patch panel filter, and then two cables, one from the amplifier to the filter on the patch panel. And then on the chamber side, we have an 8-meter cable that runs to the bed, and then we connect electrode leads and electrodes, and these are carbon fiber. If you've got questions about this, talk to our sales team or our support team and they can give you guidance there. Finally, the last piece of equipment we offer for electrodermal is the ring. The ring is very, very convenient. The form factor is great for those use cases where you just need the participant to be out and about. It collects a number of channels of data. You get EDA, you get pulse, temperature. You've got an IMU that will give you accelerometry, X, Y, and Z. And now you can get continuous ECG on there as well. All of that talks to an app on the phone, and then that data can be pushed to a cloud. And then if you're using it in lab, the ring can talk directly to acknowledge. So then it just behaves the same as any of our other devices. Okay, just wanted to throw this in there. I had this in from the previous webinar. We've got a really nice guide that you can download for our website. There's a QR code that I've put in down here, or the URL is just there. Super convenient, gives you all the lowdown on recording, setup, things you'll find helpful if EDA is important to your research.